I did. There's a girl stuffed in that air shaft like an old sack of garbage, and it's Molly. I know it is.
You don't know it's Molly. That could be anybody's sneaker.
Come on, she always wears this color. What are you going to tell Ruth? That is her daughter stuffed in that coal mine's air shaft.
We're not going to tell Ruth anything because we don't know that it's Molly down there. She could be with her dad. If you remember the last time she ran away, it was almost 6 months before he even admitted he had her. Besides, Murphy could be lying or hallucinating. Or, you know what, maybe he saw her down there too. I mean, that mine shaft is right in the middle of his old stomping grounds. But he might have said it just to shock us.
Well, then let's find out. Let's call Clancy down at the DA's office or call the police and file a CSI report. That way we'll know for sure.
Maria, I told you not to go looking. I told you what would happen if you found something. And now, see what you've done? You've put us in this impossible situation.
Impossible situation? Have you lost all sense of morality, Dad? Where's your sense of ethics?
I'm acting on my sense of ethics right now. Joe Murphy's our client. Like it or not, we cannot violate attorney-client privilege.
This is different, Dad. That is Ruth's daughter out there. I know that it is. You remember Ruth? Your favorite court reporter? The woman who practically saved your life when Mom died? She has always been there for us. Don't you owe her something?
You have no idea what I owe Ruth. Besides, I mean...
I don't care what you say. It came up in Discovery. We share Discovery all the time, Dad.
So, there it is. You learned nothing in law school. We could share this if we found out on our own. We could share this if someone other than Joe Murphy told us about it. But we cannot break our client's confidence ever. Do you understand that? We'd be disbarred, lose our firm, our license, our livelihood. But it's worse than that, Maria. We lose our self-respect.
So you'd lose...
I would at least.
You'd lose Ruth instead? Dad, she is the only woman since Mom who gets you, who likes your obsession with the law. You give her up forever for Murphy?
It won't come to that.
Really? Come on. I know that you have had an engagement ring in that desk drawer for the last 6 months. How are you going to marry that woman, live with her, knowing what you know? You've got to say something.
I tried.
What?
I went to Clancy. I told him that I might have come across some testimony to the fact that there had been additional murders, and that I would give him all the details if he would agree to give Murphy life without parole.
What? Wait, what are you saying? That he wouldn't take the deal?
That's exactly what I'm saying. Clancy said that he had enough of the death penalty without my so-called testimony, and that he wasn't going to plead down the biggest case of his career to life without parole. Getting that plea deal for Murphy was our only hope, and we cannot violate the attorney-client privilege no matter what. Only for substantial death, for death or substantial bodily harm. And that doesn't apply here, Maria. I wish to God that it did, but it doesn't.
I don't care about Murphy.
Jesus Christ. Didn't they teach you anything about the Sixth Amendment in law school? I don't give a good goddamn what happens to Joe Murphy. I didn't ask for this fucking case. It was assigned to me by the DA. Why? Because everybody gets a defense.
No.
Everybody. Even pieces of shit like Joe Murphy. And you don't break confidentiality except for death or substantial bodily harm. And that doesn't apply, Maria. That's it. It does not apply.
If we don't report that body, it may never be found.
Then it won't be found.
Oh, Dad. What about Ruth? Doesn't she deserve to understand what's happened here? How can you say that? What about Ruth? What is she
What
gonna
about Ruth? Is there any news about Molly?
No, Ruth. No news. Maria's just worried about you, that's all.
I was hoping. Well, everybody's in reception. I've got my machine set up in the conference room.
Maria's going to be taking this deposition. Maria, why don't you go make the introductions? I need to speak to Ruth for a moment.
I meant what I said. There is nothing you can do to stop me. Do you understand?
What was that all about?
The Murphy case. Just a disagreement on how to proceed. You know the way Maria gets. How you holding up, honey?
I'm okay, but it's tough, not knowing anything. And since last time, the police just keep putting me off. They say she's with her father, and we just have to wait him out. But I don't know. This time it's different. What am I going to do if we never find her? How am I going to go on?
You just go on. It gets easier. Promise.
You keep saying that, but what do you know? I don't need to be pacified. I need to know where my daughter is. I'm going to the cops. It's time they do something. I mean, she ran off right before Joe Murphy was captured. It's not impossible that he... I have to make them stop taking this so casually.
Shh, honey, please. Did you ever wonder why I named my daughter Maria?
And not Emily or Susie like other girls her age? I thought it was an Italian thing.
No. I had a brother named Mario. 8 years older than me. He was everything. I worshipped him, He was everything I wanted to be. I mean, he was smart. He was a great athlete, a great singer. He really knew his way around an aria. I was 12 and he was 20 when he enlisted in the Marines, went to Vietnam, and never came home.
Killed? Oh, I'm so sorry.
Missing in action. It's been 50 years, and we still don't know a thing. Until their deaths, Mom and Dad never stopped looking or hoping, even when there was no hope left. It ruined their lives. It almost ruined mine.
Why are you telling me this?
Because if the worst happens, if Molly stays missing, I want you to go on. I want you to be happy again.
How can I?
You take the hurt, the pain, the uncertainty, and you put it in a little box, and you lock it up tight, and you bury it deep. You're gonna take that box out every once in a while, and you're gonna look inside and examine the contents. But then you put it back, and you keep it away from the good times, from the happy memories, and you just live.
I don't know.
I mean,
Vince, don't.
what?
I know you've got an engagement ring in that drawer. Don't bring it out, please.
How do you know?
I've seen you stuffing a little box back in that drawer at least a dozen times. And your hand dances around that drawer pull every time I look the least bit upset. It's as if you think asking me to marry you will make all my problems vanish into thin air.
I know it won't. But we'd be good together. We could build a happy life in spite of... Look, you don't have to give me an answer now. Just think about it. I could retire. There's enough money. We could travel, see the world. Maybe move to Florida.
No.
No?
No, you're not going to retire. I've known you for 15 years, and I can't remember you taking a day off unless somebody forced you to. And since when have we ever had a lunch or a dinner together that didn't include business? So don't try to influence me by making a promise you can't keep.
Look, if this is too sudden, honey, If you need time.
I'm not saying it's sudden, Vince, but I certainly can't marry you if Molly is missing.
We'll wait for Molly. I promise.
I know you would.
I'd do anything. I'd give up anything for you.
I know. Well, I better get going. I have a deposition to record.
Dinner later? We'll have a lot to talk about.
Yeah, you know I
know. Ruth, is marriage off the table? Well, guess there's only one way out. I, Vincent Greco, tender my resignation, formally retire, and turn my partnership shares in the law firm of Greco, and Associates over to my daughter, Maria Greco, effective immediately. Signed the 7th day of March, 2000. We'll get that typed. Now, just to get this faxed over to the public defender's office, and that will stop you from ruining your life, Maria. Clancy? Vince Greco here. I'm just calling to tell you that I've just retired. Well, it's my duty to inform you that I will no longer be representing Joe Murphy. No. No way. No way. Maria's out too. There's no way she can run this firm by herself and handle all of these defense appointments coming her way. Nope, not. Look, I know it's going to be difficult. I understand how hard it's... Yes, my decision is final. Really? Well, you can sue me, but I think you might want to hear this first. Now that I'm no longer representing Joe Murphy, I can tell you that I have evidence that there is a body of a young woman stuffed in a mine shaft off of Route 9.
So, today's the day?
Yes. I have waited a long time for today. A long time. Bring him in.
And after this is all done, you'll feel better?
Like a kid at Christmas.
You sure?
Absolutely. Bring him in.
Hey guys, what's up?
Sit. As you are probably well aware, your contract expires today. After careful consideration, it has been decided not to renew your contract. Today is your last day. Clean out your desk. You have until 4:30.
So you're not renewing my contract?
I wish I could say it was a pleasure working with you. It hasn't.
Okay, no, I got it. So how much is the raise?
Whatever unemployment pays.
Okay, stop joking.
I'm quite serious.
You mean that?
Yes.
What's going on here? Look, you should be offering me a new contract and a raise. No, this station is first in ratings because of me. Me was third when I got here. Third, and now it's first, and you're gonna let me go?
You're finally catching on.
Are you out of your mind?
Clean out your desk and leave.
No, I'm doing the 6 o'clock slot.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. I have to say goodbye to my viewers. You owe me at least...
You're not doing the evening news.
What? Why are you doing this?
Larry is going to do the evening news.
The lighting guy. Are you serious?
He's been prepping all week. We think he'll do okay.
He'll screw up right on air.
That's not something you have to worry about.
Why are you doing this?
Because I can't stand the sight of you.
Your best option is to leave quietly.
Both of you are businessmen. Are you really about to let go of your lead anchor and replace him with a lighting guy?
You want to know why I'm letting you go?
Yes!
6 months ago, we had the company picnic. Remember, Edward? Do you remember the company picnic at Washington Park? It was a lot of fun, wasn't it? Everybody having a good time. Especially you, Edward. Or should I call you Fast Eddie? Mr. Evening News. Look at me, everyone. I'm handsome and #1 in the ratings. Everybody loves me, especially the women. I recall a period of time that afternoon when my wife just disappeared. I remember wondering, where did she go? It was a large crowd, over 100 people. I thought, well, she's talking to someone. When I saw her later, I thought she looked a little flush, uncomfortable. A week later, I found out why. A little bird tweeted. Birds do that, you know. They tweet, they talk, they reveal secrets. And do you know what secret was revealed to me? Do you? Do you? A little bird whispered in my ear that she saw you take my wife into a van parked at the far edge of the parking lot. And the two of you did not come out right away. What were you doing with my wife, huh? You want to tell me?
Hey.
Why don't you tell me?
Nothing happened.
Liar!
Look, nothing happened, I swear.
Easy, Tony, easy.
It didn't happen.
I waited a while. 2 months before confronting Diane about it. She confessed. It happened. You have no idea what this does to a marriage. She moved out. I live alone in a big house, a fancy, empty house. In the evening, I turn on the stereo so it won't be so quiet. But what do you care? It's just another conquest for you. You wrecked my marriage. Your employment contract. Do you know that it has a morals clause? I could have fired you a long time ago. But with you gone, our market share will dip some. I know that. We'll lose some advertisers. Jamie assures me that our company is in a strong financial position, thanks in part to you. We can transition. Can you? Mr. Unemployed?
Screw you.
Feel better now?
I'll never have to look at his smiley face ever again.
That is a benefit, even for me and for all of the women in the office. What's next?
I hope Larry does not mess up tonight.
I think he'll do okay, but I was asking about you. What's next for you?
What do you mean?
Your life.
My life?
You've had your revenge now. Is that going to be enough?
It will be.
Tony, we've known each other for years.
Yeah? Since college.
We know each other pretty well.
I know you're terrible at golf.
I've known Diane for at least as long.
So?
I ran into her last week at the grocery. You're not gonna ask how she looked?
Should I?
Yes.
Why?
Because you still care about her.
No, I don't.
Tony, you still care.
Wrong.
Tony, you've been absolutely miserable since Diane moved out. Isn't it time you stopped?
Stop what?
Being miserable. You miss her.
Is that what you think?
It's what I know.
Did she ask about me?
Yes. She wanted to know if you were happy.
If I'm happy?
Yes.
I guess she has someone else now.
No.
How do you know?
I asked her. Tony, I want you to do something for me. I want you to call her.
No.
Tony, call her.
Why?
You two need to talk.
No, we don't.
Yeah, I think you do.
You think wrong. It's over between us.
It doesn't have to be.
Easy for you to say.
Diane is human. Humans make mistakes all the time. She's made a mistake. She knows that. She also knows that she loves you.
Does she?
I saw it in her face. Tony, call her. Talk to her.
What good would it do?
Only God knows. The same God who tells us to forgive each other.
I wouldn't know what to say.
Discuss the weather, the price of gas, how terrible I am at golf.
I can't.
Look, he's gone. Out of here. You can start over. You and Diane can start over.
Can we?
Yes.
What makes you so sure?
Because I know you, and I know Diane. What is our management motto? Be proactive.
What if I say something wrong?
And what if Larry flubs up tonight? You gonna fire him? No. Why? Because you know eventually he will get it right. People can eventually get things right.
Okay. Tomorrow.
Now would be the best time.
Tomorrow.
Today. It's time to be kind to yourself. Tony, call her. Call her.
Hello?
Diane? It's me, Tony. Did I call it a bad time? If you're busy, I can call back.
No. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm okay.
Oh, that's good. I called to let you know that Jamie is really bad at golf. She is terrible. Oh, she had to hit the ball 4 times to make a 6-foot putt. She'll never improve. Oh, the last time we played, I got so mad that I wanted to throw her clubs into the lake. She doesn't care. She's here listening to me. I wanted to let you know I called to talk to you. Well, why else do we call to talk, I guess? I don't know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, you sound good, Diane. It's good to hear your voice again. It's been so long, I forgot what your voice sounded like. Can you believe that? Well, I guess our voices never change, do they? Or who we are. Who we really are. Hold on a second, Diane. I'm back. I had to tell Jamie something. You know, she should probably give up golf and try another sport.
Like, what?
Knitting. Stargazing. Saving the whales. Oh no, she probably drowned 1 or 2 of them. Can you drown a whale?